Hey everyone, I hope you guys can see me well enough. If you can't tell, I'm recording outside. I'm actually recording at the parking lot of where I work, but near to the side. Believe it or not, it's actually more private outside than it is inside when there's a bunch of people. I've been wanting to record where I'm staying at the moment, but I have to be really low key where I am right now. I've left the shelter. I was living with a roommate for a little bit. She kicked me out. Dude, I'm really glad I'm not living with her anymore. Actually, it's a very freeing feeling not living with her. And now I'm living with somebody else. He was actually the person who helped me find the shelter in the first place. I'm living with that guy now, and he lost his fucking job. It was completely avoidable too, but he lost his job. So we're trying to figure something out right now. But he got his car to work, which is amazing. And I'm sure some of you are gonna ask, no, he's not my boyfriend. He is my friend. He is my good friend. And I also wanted you guys to know I'm still making art and everything. I haven't been able to record a lot of my art, mainly because I don't have a proper camera anymore, so I can't record when I do digital art. But what I can do is I can record when I do digital art, just not traditional art. And I am working on an art video at the moment. It's just finding the time to make it and everything, and like finish it. And I'm almost done with it too. And as I'm recording this, today is July 18th. Today's July 18th, 2017. And I'm going to try to find time to do more of these videos and keep you guys posted and everything. At the moment, with my roommate, we live in a trailer. It's a house for rent. And that's not going to last very long because he did lose his job. But even before that, they're cutting back everybody's hours at where I work. Like, I'm lucky if I make 20 hours where I work right now, and I make $8 an hour. A lot of times I have to sneak in hours. I just don't tell them when I clock out anymore. I don't tell them, oh, hey, I'm leaving in 30 minutes. Do you guys need anything before I go today? I don't fucking tell them anymore. Because they're already cutting back on my hours, and I have to live off of what I make there. And I am applying to more jobs and everything. I'm really hoping this Jack in the Box nearby hires me, and I love Jack in the Box anyway. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the weather's not so bad out today. It actually feels really nice. Like, it's still warm, but there's a really nice breeze going on, and I love it. Let me think. And I'm scared a lot of the times, but I feel good. I'm happy. I'm always worried, but I'm happy. I feel like I'm living for something now. I can't describe it. And one day I do want to do a video about how I became homeless. I'm just not ready to do that right now. You can't see them, but there are trucks and cars and everything driving by, and I'm sure they're like, who the fuck is that over there? Who's this bitch? Oh, and just so you know, I haven't cut my hair. I'm just wearing a ponytail today. I know, I look amazing. Oh, something really nice. I will be trying to show you some of the traditional art I've been working on. I'm really sad I'm not going to be able to do videos of that for a really long time, but I do want to share some of the artwork I've done so far. Like, I'll just put them on the screen and everything. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I need to talk. I feel like I need to talk, and I wanted you guys to know I'm not dead. I haven't forgotten about my YouTube channel, and I am going to try to be more consistent about uploading. It's just a bit hard to do right now. You know, life's a bitch. It's like I can't describe it, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, but it's very hard to save money. It's very hard to find a place to live. I'm very lucky just to be where I am now with my current roommate. It's like America doesn't, and I don't want to be like, oh, fuck America, you know, that kind of thing. No, what I'm saying is, it seems to me, and I could be wrong here, like America wants entrepreneurs, right? And it wants people to be successful, or at least that's what we're told. And it wants entrepreneurs, and wants, you know, people to make money, you know. But it's like it's doing everything in its power to make sure you can't make money. Like I don't know about later, but like I had to, when I became homeless, that was it for me. School, no more school. No more college. That's it for me. You know how fucking hard it is to get grants and shit? And, you know, I don't know if I want to go back to school. You know, I loved it. I loved college. I loved learning every day. I loved art class, and I miss my friends. But I wasn't happy where I was anymore. I wasn't happy where I was living. But the person I was living with was the one, you know, he paid for the food, he paid for the living space, he paid for everything. Ironically, he paid for everything except for college. My counselor, of all people, was paying for my school. Do you know why? Because my dad, the person who pays for everything, he couldn't afford it. He said he couldn't afford it, but he couldn't afford it. We were paying, classes were being paid month to month. You know, every time the check was due, that's when it was being paid. When the money for classes were due, that's when it got paid. And it was always at the last minute. Always. And I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. This isn't me being like, he always paid at the last minute, he couldn't afford shit. But my issue is he was making $50 an hour. And it was just us. It was just him and me living in that house. He was making $50 an hour. But he couldn't afford anything. And you know, I'm aware he was trying. I'm aware he was. I can't describe it. I know I sound so ungrateful right now. And there was stuff living with him aside from him just not being able to pay for school. You know, helping me get my associates. I mean, there was stuff outside of that. But that was just one of the things. But anyway, back to my original point. School is fucking impossible to get to. If you're going to a community college, you know, you have more of a chance. But beyond that, you're fucked. You're fucking fucked. Fucked. And, you know, they teach us, go to college, kids, go to college, go to college, go to college. With what money? With what money? Mommy's money? Daddy's money? With what money? What? With what? Go to college so you can make money. Okay, well, how am I gonna make money? And I'm not ready to be a prostitute. I'm not there yet. And I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir. I'm sure some of you are like, bitch, why are you telling us shit we already know? I just want to talk. Why are so many people doing drugs? Why is there so much crime? Why is there so much this, and that? Because there's no money. There's no money to do anything. And, you know, a lot of times after I pay my phone bill and I pay my meager rent, sometimes I only have $40 left on my bank account. What am I gonna do and save that money aside? How am I gonna save that? Because that $40 is food for the week. That $40 is food. And I'm not just mad because I have trouble affording things. I'm mad because there are families that have to live off of this. There are people who start families and they live off of minimum wage, and they still somehow manage when their fucking bosses cut back more of their hours. And I mean, I would argue, you know, please stop having kids if you know you can't afford it. But, like, you know, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, you know. And it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Thank you for letting me. Thank you for Thank you for letting me babble. I'm gonna stop boring your ears now. And I'll try to fill you in. I'll try to fill y'all in more regularly. Thank you for listening. Bye, everybody.